talented. Super talented. Yeah,
Wait,
shout out to
wait.
him.
Here's one right here. Ask why he started Quentin Miller and Drake beef.
Oh my God. All right, look, bro. Check
What?
this out.
He started the Quentin Miller and Drake beef?
All right, bro. Look.
Oh my God.
I knew it was gonna come up.
Oh,
All right, look.
man.
Check this out, bro. I did not start that beef. That's not how it happened. Quentin had his own. So let me put that out first. Quentin had his own with my nigga Mac. Shouts to Mac. Coolest Mac. Shouts to Coolest Mac. Shouts to Quentin Miller. All right, they had their own. But like you just said, when Atlanta was happening, like me and Key was like the leaders of that shit.
Yeah.
Right? We had cracking.
Yeah.
So Quentin, my house, I own a house in Atlanta, right? And my house was like the spot for everybody to come to and like record in the house type shit. So Quentin started coming over to the house and recording shit over there with us. And like the style that I was making at that time, nobody was doing it. You know what I'm saying? So Quentin started adjusting some of his shit for when he was recording with us. Quentin always, let me clear this up too. Quentin always had his own style, right? But he would incorporate certain shit from how we was doing it. Because OZG was on multiple levels. Like Brandon was making beats that nobody else was making, right? So he was rapping in ways that nobody else was rapping. And we had sonics that nobody else had, right? So after Quentin was over there for a while, he got the OVO call. And when he got the OVO call, we knew about it, but we weren't speaking on it. So when the album dropped, nigga, I listened to the album. Mind you now, if y'all don't remember, Drake was the first one to give me a shout out. Remember, Drake was the one that gave me the Hood Grammy, right? He gave me and Key the Hood Grammy for You Guessed It, right? All right, cool. Now, when that shit happened, I'm listening to the album and I'm hearing our Sonics on the album. If you reading this, it's too late. I'm hearing our Sonics on the album. So from me being around Quentin, I know he had to write this song, this song, this song, and this song, right? So I call Quentin and I'm like, yo, bro, you wrote this song, this song, this song, right? He like, damn, nigga, you file. Like, how the fuck you know that? I'm like, bro, I do this. Like, nigga, I know you made these songs. He like, hell yeah, bro, I'm over here getting a bag, da-da-da-da. Cool. At this time, me and Meek Mill is also cool as shit. We playing GTA and shit together, all sorts of shit, right? So it's a random, and it might be a random Wednesday, bro. Meek called me on some completely normal shit, and he like, hey, yo, what's that nigga that was in your camp that worked with Drake now? And I was like, who, Quentin? He was like, yeah. I was like, oh, all right, yeah, Quentin Miller. He was like, oh, all right, cool, yeah. All right, bet. Boom, hung up the phone. So I'm like, that was weird. Hung the phone.
So you gave a name.
God.
So, no, wait. So then I get a text. I go on my phone, I go on Twitter, and I think I was like, shout out Quentin Miller or something like that, da-da-da, right? And then I get a text from somebody, and I'm not going to say who it was, but I got a text from somebody, and they was saying some wild shit.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So then I get on Twitter, and I seen somebody else, and they had tweeted like, oh, Quentin did this da-da-da on the album. And I was just trying to shout out Quentin. I wasn't trying to exactly do no slot shit.
The timing of it was bad,
the
though.
timing of it was terrible. Nigga, the timing was fucking terrible, bro.
You get the call and then you say,
my God,
shout out. I would think the same thing.
Nigga, the timing was fucking terrible. So I'm more trying to big up Quentin. Now, what I didn't know was...
But what you bigging him up for at the time?
Because, nigga, I
That's his
thought
boy.
he was finally, like, they was finally finna give him the love. They're like, yo, this nigga just... Think about it, bro. If you reading This Is Too Late, nigga, was huge, bro. And Quentin had wrote most of the fucking hits. So I'm like, yo, nigga, this his time. Like, shout to this nigga, right? And I didn't know they was trying to guard the secret that, you know, that Drake had the writers like that. But at the same time, as a nigga that didn't have no fucking writers, I'm like, yo, y'all niggas always putting us against these niggas that have writers. It's about time that a writer got some fucking shine. That's internally. I ain't saying that shit out loud. That's internally. So when I tweet this shit out, nigga, it gets retweeted. And then people start saying shit. And as a young nigga, you know, you a young nigga, bro. You don't know no better, nigga. I start arguing with niggas. And my arguments get retweeted into the big stage, nigga. Because now I'm on the big stage, right? And it start, OG Maco says that Drake's ghostwriter is Quentin Miller. And it's like, the nigga's not a ghostwriter. He's in the fucking credits. Like,
Right.
But he is, And then remember, at the time, niggas tried to lie and say that Quentin didn't do it. And it wasn't until Drama found out that Drake was fucking his bitch that he dropped the references.
Because Quentin was recording them at
Because
Drama Studio.
Quentin was recording the references.
At Drama Studio.
And then he leaked them shits, right?
Yeah.
So when they got leaked,
It was
now what made me mad was, Quentin, you dropped this apology and made me and Meek look like we was just goofy, hating ass niggas trying to lie on Drake or hate on Drake. Now, in Meek's case, I ain't gonna lie, he really was trying to hate on Drake because he really wanted Quentin to write a song for him, and Quentin wouldn't do it because he like, yeah, nigga, I'm OVO. Like, I'm over here, nigga. I ain't writing you no hits. And Meek didn't like that. So
So
you know
all
what I'm
you
saying?
guilty for is just answering the phone call.
I'm guilty as fuck for answering
From the
the phone
outside
call.
looking
arguing
in,
with the chat.
And arguing with the chat.
From the outside looking in,
And started the beef.
you started the beef for sure.
You definitely started.
Hey, look, bro.
You gave up. You gave
say it now,
up.
though.
You gave up the
Back
nigga.
then,
Unintentionally though.
But it was, bro,
intentional.
it was an unintentional foul.
Right.
You
I
like,
didn't-
this my GTA brother.
You
like-
was riding for your homie.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I like, look, I'm really riding for like my homies, like the same, like you know what I'm saying. Like Meek called me. Me and Meek ain't never put me in none of his shit before this moment. So like, why would I think he was trying to put me in between something? And Quentin ain't had no problem. So I'm like, yo, why wouldn't I say? If you look at the actual shit too, it was other people from Atlanta that was saying, yeah, shouts to Quentin at the same time under the same tweet.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Just trying to give Quentin his love. Like, yo, he did it. You know what I'm
Niggas
saying?
happy he did his shit.
And shit, bro, that shit went all the way sideways. I didn't know having it, man. I had a whole bunch of
did
static
Quentin
behind
really
that.
They
Get it back,
did that nigga wrong, man.
So did he really get it back? Because from what I'm hearing, he didn't get paid for none of that.
Man, Quentin, they did. I mean, Quentin got a fucked up terrible story. You know, he lost his leg right after that.
Yeah, I know that. I know that. And then
His
when
shit
he
was
needed
horror
to pay
story.
hospital bills and all kind of shit. He had
I
no
mean,
money.
I can't. I never call it beef if ain't no shot sent, ain't nobody died, ain't no shit like that. But I can say that Quentin was extremely upset with me, because
You started it. That's why.
You know, Drake stopped fucking with that nigga after that, huh? Did Drake stop fucking with that nigga?
but here's what
Got him.
let me keep
And
it.
then Meek and them got on him.
Let me keep it a buck, bro.
And then
Let me
Meek
keep it a
and
buck.
them got
Jumped
on
him
him.
after that.
Meek
And then
them
Cuz lost
jumped
his
him though,
leg
but
after
here's
that.
why Meek them jumped him though, because when the time came and you could have said like, yo, I'm in the credits, just like he tried to say like 3 years later, like, oh, I'm not a ghostwriter, I'm in the credits. He could have said that right then. I'm not a ghostwriter, I'm in the credits. Instead, you release an apology letter. Like, I never did this. This never happened. I never wrote them. Drake did everything by himself, only for Drama to go and release the fucking references where it shows you did it. Right. So you made me and Meek look like goofy ass, hating ass niggas. And that's why Meek jumped him. Not because it was like, oh, nigga, you ain't writing that for me. Because, nigga, you blatantly lied to try and cover your own ass. And not only did you not, like, nigga, now you lost everything. Because once you got found out, Drake wasn't
Even
gonna
the
fuck
leg.
with you. Nigga, Meek, man, don't do that nigga like
Come
that.
on, dog.
God
Come
damn,
on, AD.
bro.
Relax,
Don't-
bro.
Like, God, bro, he already
Relax,
broke a leg,
AD.
bro.
That's
Like, don't do
fucking
that.
disrespectful,
Have you talked to
Trying
Quentin
to
since then?
disrespectful.
Yeah, I don't see. I mean, me and Quentin relationship is not the same, bro. Like, it's not the same at all. Like, we was actually like really close, and I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be 100 with you. Out of the public, I never really like it, but I at that time I was still like halfway in the street type shit. So it wasn't. I know how Quentin had to feel. Like he really couldn't, even if he wanted to do some certain shit like that to me. He probably wouldn't have thought I would have gave him like the fade or something. But I think he probably wanted to run a fade or some shit like that at that time, and he didn't do it. And I understand why. Like he had already went through enough. You know what I'm saying? Like he lost his leg after that. He couldn't feed his family the way he wanted to, and I definitely feel bad about that, bro. Like I feel terrible about that.
He said the time that was supposed to be the best.
It got ruined.
Life,
It got ruined, bro.
Worst part.
Like it got fucked up, and I hate to have a part in that, bro. Like, but that was not my intention. That was not my
Do you
intention.
really feel you had a part in that though? Because what you did wasn't to hurt him.
What I did was to try and big up him, and the thing is,
Not
bro,
only
if
that,
he
though,
would have
you
just
lent your house to him to make
records
his
and shit,
sound,
yeah.
so-
And if he would have just been honest about it at that moment, he would have got more work at that time from other people. Because if you write Drake hits, you can write anybody a hit, right? Because Drake don't even really need you. He might want you, but he don't need you, right? And instead, he like doubled back and did the apology letter and all that other shit, and that shit was goofy. So, you know, but yeah, of course, I feel bad. I feel bad because of what happened, regardless of.
Y'all cool today? Are y'all cool?
Yeah, we casual. Yeah, we
Okay.
casual. Ain't no beef. I ain't
Y'all
got
can be
no
in the
beef.
same room. Y'all can be in the same room.
We been in the same room multiple times. We went to
Okay.
strip club together and all that shit.
Okay,
Yeah. Shouts to Quentin, man. Quentin hard as fuck, bro. The fact that niggas
That
don't,
nigga is hard.
bro, he hard as fuck. The fact that niggas don't give him the love they should, I mean, it's a terrible thing. But fuck it.
I mean, once you know, it kind of feel like if you fuck with him, there's no chance of you working with Drake. That's kind of how they made it feel.
But see, here's the fucked up part about it though.
Know what I'm saying?
Drake done patched shit up with everybody else, and I told him that too. I said, bro, these niggas gonna get back cool. This shit temporary, bro. You think he gonna beef with Meek Mill for the rest of his career? You think he gonna beef with DJ Drama for the rest of his career? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. These niggas ain't beefing. Come on, ain't nobody beefing that long, bro. Besides Ja Rule and 50, bro, ain't nobody else beefing that long, bro.
You right.
Come on, bro.
So they still not cool.
I don't know. I can't speak on their relationship,
okay,
bro.
okay.
That ain't got nothing to do with me. But I mean, well, obviously it do. But
Yes,
you
everything
only
to do
started.
with you.
Everything.
You only kicked it off.
Yeah,
But
one of the most important moments in hip hop history in the last 10 years.
this is all I'm gonna say though. For an unimportant nigga who just made one song, I sure do seem to touch a lot of shit.
yeah.
No.
For all these fuck niggas in the chat, I can't even see it, but I know it's a whole lot of fuck niggas in there.
Oh,
You know what I'm
Actually
saying?
showing you love. Why you
chat
getting on
showing
the
you
chat?
love.
No, I ain't getting on the whole chat. I said for the fuck
few.
niggas in the chat. I fuck. Come on, bro. They with you. I fuck with them. But they fuck niggas.
Yeah. I got you.